Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're talking about Alliance Block ALBT and addressing the whole situation with the hack. A very unfortunate situation, not just for Alliance Block ALBT, but for this whole space, especially in terms of DeFi. There's a lot of mixed opinions when it comes to Alliance Block going forward after the situation. Three main points that need to be addressed. Firstly, it wasn't an Alliance Block ALBT attack or hack, sorry. Does not make it all okay. You know, it wasn't primarily ALBT's fault, but it still is a situation. Number two, the products are not affected, and your investment going forward. Do you qualify for the criteria of a snapshot? And even once you receive your new tokens, will you keep them? Will you sell them? That's what I'm going to talk about in the conclusion when I finally receive them. Do I still believe in Alliance Block and Rashid? A lot of stuff to go over in today's video. If that's something that you're interested in, stay around to the end. Leave a like down below. Without further ado, here we go. Okay, so number one wasn't a ALBT hack. It was Bonk DAO. Protocol suffered a $120 million loss after the Oracle hack. So we can see here, Bonk Protocol was exposed to an Oracle hack where the exploiter increased the ALBT price and minted large amounts of BEUR. The BEUR was then swapped for other tokens on Uniswap. Then the price was decreased to almost zero, which triggered the liquidation of ALBT trolls. And BonkDAO used Teller, a decentralized Oracle protocol, and they incorrectly integrated it into their lending market. And so Bonk chose instant prices instead of older ones, which made it easier for them to perform the hack. So in turn, the product's not affected. The smart contracts are not affected, right? It wasn't essentially their fault. Why they had such a large amount of money and supply on Bonk, questions like that like to be answered. But let's hear it from a statement from themselves. Here we have it on the 3rd of February in response to attack. 3 or 4 main points to go over in summary. So they were advising the Alliance Block community to cease trading ALBT tokens. Yes, I've seen a lot of people saying they're buying a dip. I was cringing at that information. Pausing all activity on the Alliance Block bridge to prevent accessing liquidity on other networks, withdrawing liquidity on exchanges and pools, and request exchanges to halt trading, discussing with third parties for identification and recovery of the stolen assets. And the old legacy ALBT token has no more use in the Alliance Block ecosystem. Let's see if you qualify for the actual snapshot. So we can see here, holders and stakers will receive the same amount of ALBT tokens they had before the incident. The new token will be distributed after the full audit, currently in progress, of the new token. It's a waiting game right now, right? Be on the Telegram and put your notifications on Twitter when it comes to Alliance Block Twitter. We can see here the nodal allocation will not be part of the token distribution, reducing the total supply of new tokens to 850 million. And the Alliance Block founders have put up 15 million of their own. The main thing to remember, point number 3, your investment. If you held your ALBT on a hot wallet or a cold wallet like Ledger, you'll be fine. If you didn't touch it, if you didn't sell it or do anything with it, if you just left it at the time of the actual hack itself, 24 hours before and after. But when it comes to CXs, like Qcoin exchanges and whatnot, it's beyond their control. They're contacting with Qcoin, as we last time I checked, and they're trying to sort something out. It'll be based on the records shown when it comes to the actual snapshot itself. We can see here also in stakers, it's a very important point, and the no more stakers for 2-year or 4-year holdings will receive 100% of the amount of ALBT staked and their rewards, but it's still locked for the remainder of the staking campaign, whichever one you've actually picked. But the main thing to note, yes, so the snapshot was taken on the 1st of February, 2023, 11:04 p.m. CET. It really is just a waiting game, to be honest. You know, get following on Twitter when it comes to Alliance Block, Rashid, get in a Telegram, get your notification bell on, be ready for announcements, and just when the audit is actually finished. This is quite a bit tricky. A lot of people have questions when it comes to selling their actual amounts. We can see here people trade between the snapshot and up to 24 hours after a Twitter announcement will fall under compensation scheme with the fall-off function. Buyers will receive a part of their purchase and sellers will receive a percentage of what they sold. And this is get tricky in those sort of situations. I have my ALBT in my cold wallet. I didn't really touch it during the situation. I wasn't even active on crypto during this whole situation. I was on holiday, so it's a very interesting one, right? But I think the majority of people are fine. Sit back, relax is more or less the opinion going forward. What will you do once you receive your new ALBT? I will personally be holding my new ALBT tokens going forward for many, many reasons. Primarily, I invest in people and ideas. I'm investing in Team Alliance Block and Rashid himself. I believe that they will put this back on track. We've seen bigger hacks actually happen with other projects and they still move forward. And it primarily was not an ALBT hack. Not making it all okay, not avoiding the problem, but it really does weigh into the whole side of things. And I really want to, they have to build confidence back up again. This is not going to take months. It's going to take years, in my opinion. And it needs to start by, giving daily updates of what's actually going on, the whole process. Last tweet for Alliance Block was the 7th of February. That's 4 days ago now. And Rashid had a retweet from the 6th of February. I want to see more daily updates, more progress, building that trust. A lot of people are very scared right now, especially the maxis and high holders of ALBT. I think this whole situation shows not to marry projects, not to be a maxi or anything like that. Be diversified. Anything can happen within this space. This project is partnered with, Quant Network, Hedera Hashgraph, projects I hold in such high esteem, and this has happened. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but it's a pretty bad situation, and it's definitely setting them back a little bit. And they're going to have to build that trust up again, build up that confidence, and move past this, which is a hurdle in the world 100%. Let me know down below, do you not think that you qualify for the snapshot? Did you do something? Did you somehow sell? Is it on a hot wallet that you haven't really heard of or no one's really heard of? Let me know what your opinions are down below. Will you hold your LBT going forward? Are you going to sell once you get the new tokens released? Let me know your opinions. I'm still holding. I still believe in ALBT, and I will do an updated video when the audit is released. But it's for the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.